What is up, everybody? It is Clutch. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I will be showing you guys 30 tips and tricks for SOAR. I also threw in a few bonus tips, so there are actually over 30 tips and tricks. But I guarantee no matter your skill level or knowledge of the map, you're definitely going to learn something new today. So make sure to drop a like if you want to see more helpful content like this, and definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And if you want more tips and tricks, you're definitely going to want to check out my channel because I have a ton of videos that are going to help you improve your game and help you achieve a high rank. Make sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss anything. And without further ado, let's jump on in. Kicking off our list, we have a mid-entry smoke. What you're going to do to set this smoke up is find the pillar on this white wall. Next, you're going to cover it with the door frame. You do not have to show your entire body off the edge like this, like I'm doing here. I'm just doing this for educational purposes. But after you do that, all you have to do is press your butt up against the railing like so. Aim at this light, not truly at the corner of the light, a little off the corner, and throw. And as you can see, this perfectly smokes off the entire hard scoping angles. The only way someone could possibly kill you when you throw this smoke is if they push you, and this smoke is just a great way to push mid. Anti-hardscoper smoke. As you know, tons of players like to camp on the stairs and hardscope to mid. However, a great way to deter this player is with a great smoke. What you're going to do is go to the first booth like so, jump up on the table and lodge yourself up against this light. Aim at this light like so, and jump throw. As you can see, this perfectly shrouds the staircase. No one can see through it. The only way you could possibly get an angle is if you push through and expose yourself. Pairing this smoke with the smoke I showed you before is just a recipe for success, and overall really good smokes. This next tip is kind of insane. All 6 windows at B site are wall bangable. You can shoot through them both ways, and that means you could get a kill from an insane wall bang. If you're outside, you can jump up on this tarp and get a deeper angle on the window. I cannot wait to see all these highlights that people are going to get by using this wall bang. There's a bunch of pots scattered throughout this map, and knowing how to effectively use the cover is important. As you can see, this divot right here allows me to get full coverage. Or if I jump up onto this plant like so, if I'm down in the corner, I am lower than the plant. However, if I stand up on the ridge, as you can see, I am popped up, and I get a much cleaner angle. There's a really nice camouflaged camp spot you can take on B site. What you do is go stand by these dining tables and crouch, and through the chairs you get a really clean angle, and you literally appear almost invisible because the player pushing mid has so many angles to check, and it's going to be very hard to see you, and I guarantee some easy picks off this camp spot. Another anti-camper smoke. This is an extremely advanced smoke. It is pretty difficult to do, however the benefits are absolutely amazing. Basically, what you're going to do is jump up onto this table like so, wedge yourself in the corner of the chair and the table. Next, you're going to aim at the corner of this pot that has this tree in it. Aim directly at the corner and just slightly to the left, like literally like a pixel or two, and jump throw. As you can see, the common camp spot cannot see anything. You would have to rotate onto stairs, and even then it's very difficult to see through any of it. It is a pretty risky smoke if CT does push you, but the benefits of this smoke, if you can pull it off safely, are huge. You can wallbang every wall that looks like this. You can also wallbang the entire bar. You can jump up onto pretty much every umbrella on this map. Pretty much the entirety of a site is wall bangable. Another great way to deter the camper at the common camp spot. What you're going to do is lodge yourself in the middle of this railing like so. Aim at the corner of the building, aim over to the right until you meet the middle of these palm trees, and jump throw. Pretty easy to do, And yeah, this grenade is gonna land directly on the camper's face, and if this doesn't deter him, I don't know what will. You can shoot through every plant on this map with no damage negated. Another really nice umbrella camp spot. Pretty easy to do, however, this is a very dangerous camp to try to pull off. A pretty common camp spot, however, if you didn't know, now you do. You get a really nice angle, and it's pretty difficult to get killed from this position. You can wallbang the Ferrari, and yes, it is a Ferrari, not a Lamborghini. You cannot shoot through the wheels, however, you can shoot through the rest of the vehicle. A pretty nice bar camp. What you're going to do is jump up onto the counter, then jump to the fridge, then you're going to jump onto the shelves. Pretty easy parkour, and a pretty nice camp spot. A side jump check. Really easy to do, simply jump up onto these plants like so and jump. You can check A side pretty effectively, and that will give you a good indication on where the enemies are. If you want to get a deeper off angle on A long, you can jump over to this other umbrella like so. Kind of a difficult jump, but in the end it is worth it. High damage CT nade. If you want to do some extra splash damage to the T side, a great way to do that is with this grenade right here. All you have to do is run over to this little tiles right here, right where they all intersect. And as long as you aim your crosshair below this line or on the line is better, by the way, you're going to do a ton of damage in that entire area, and you can't dodge it at all unless you're like really deep in spawn. A really good nade to do, and you can also do this literally at a full sprint. A really easy frag camp, especially if you have a shotgun. What you're going to do is jump up onto these power boxes like so, and you do have to keep pressing into the wall to stay up here. However, with a shotgun this does not matter, but I highly recommend that you do not try to use a sniper or an AK because you're going to have literally 0% accuracy. The desk at A mid is wall bangable from every direction. Another safer way to smoke off the common camper is with this smoke right here. What you're going to do is jump up onto this plant like so, aim at the corner of this building, make sure you aim at this particular line on the building, swing your crosshair over to the left until you meet the middle of the palm tree and the edge of the building, and jump throw. If you're playing with a team, this smoke is even more effective because right after you throw this smoke, the team can push, and yeah, it's definitely a lot safer than the previous one. However, that one is perfect if you are running solo. You can wallbang every umbrella in this map. You can wallbang both desks. Another great umbrella camp spot, definitely safer to pull off than some of the other ones, and still very effective. There is one plant right next to the stairs you can jump up onto. However, all the other plants I have found that you cannot stand on or get caught on the edge. So this plant right next to the stairs is the only plant that you can jump up onto on this map. You can plant literally anywhere on B, on the floor, on this box right here, and even on the dining tables. Not only is it really useful, but who doesn't like C4 on their dinner plate? Tons of players do not know how to effectively and safely clear a long. They always usually overswing and they always just try to take a guess on where an enemy is, and then over half the time they're wrong and they get domed and they're not even looking at the opponent that just shot them. A much better way to clear this angle is by just peeking slightly off this angle like so. I can still clear this entire angle without exposing my behind to the guy that's camping at the desk. However, if the player is pushed up and not actually at the desk, you will get domed. But this is definitely a much safer clear than how I see other players do it, where they literally just take a random guess and full commit on it, and over half the time, they die. you can pull huge fakes on this map. Just throw your nades like towards A or something, or towards B or B mid or something like that, and I guarantee the opposing players are going to see this action and they're going to probably rotate out. And if your team is in on it as well and you throw like 4 nades in one direction and go the other way, I guarantee that the opposing team is going to rotate towards the nades because they think you're full stack there and they're probably going to want to try to stop you. A great thing to know, and this also works if you're a solo player. Keep in mind that you can shoot through these doors at mid. You can shoot through the glass and the wood. Just keep in mind that bullets cannot travel through 2 objects. So wood to wood will not work. However, glass to glass will work. You can pull off some pretty nice angles if you are being rushed here. A good little trick to know. T-spawn tight angle camp. Let's say you're in a 1v3 situation and you're trying to save your gun. You can jump up onto this table like so and shoot through this tiny hole in the desk right here. Any player that's trying to check T-spawn is not going to look through this hole in the desk simply because it's such an insanely tight angle, and I guarantee you can get an easy kill off this camp. I see tons of players not effectively clear these stairs. They always try to wide swing, and by that time they're already getting pre-fired because the guy at stairs can see you through the glass on the door. What you should do is just peek and try to shoot him through the glass. It's much safer and easier, and that way it doesn't give the opposing player a heads up on where you are. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the hashtag Clutch Squad. And if you want to get notified of all my videos, streams, uploads, and just general COP stuff, you can definitely join my Discord. The links to that will be in the description down below. And I have one more tip for you, and that is clearing angles. That's probably the most important thing on this map. Knowing how to clear angles and know which ones to clear. Kind of hard to explain. It is a game sense thing and it is an IQ thing. However, in time, anybody can develop this skill and anybody can master this skill. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out.